Hey, Miraculous Ladybug here. It's been a long time I haven't spoken in any of my videos, and I really wanted to do my top 10 underrated Disney movies. Um, Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video so much. Follow me in my Facebook page. It's going to be down in the towel section down below. Alright, so I'll start with number 10, which is The Little Mermaid 2. Now, a lot of the sequels from Disney movies are not really recognized for not being as successful as the first one, but I believe that Little Mermaid 2 was a really nice movie. It showed the story of Melody, Ariel's little daughter, and how she actually had a fond for the ocean more than the human world. Yes, you can say it's a repeat from the first movie, but I feel like there was something more about this one than the first one. Melody shows herself more independent, and she's not going after a guy or anything. It's more of a dream that she's been having since she was a baby, literally. She just had this curiosity and just wanted to go out and get to know the ocean. And her mom obviously locked her up for her own protection and all that. And I just simply love that movie. Number 9 has to be Pocahontas 2. Now, I know Pocahontas was not as successful as the first one either, but it did have very good music, and it did have a really nice message. We really see Pocahontas actually stand up for herself again, and she's one of the rare Disney princesses who doesn't depend on a prince to save her life, but she stands up for her own village and saved her tribe. And that leads me to number 8, which is Fox and the Hound. Fox and the Hound is one of those heartfelt movies that I really love as a child. It really made me sad when little Todd's mom died. And I like how the friendship grew between them as a child. And then at the end, they just face the fact that they're different species, and well, nature is the one that gets in the way of their friendship, but in the far end, it's like they really do care about each other. Number 7 has to be my Hunchback Notre Dame. This movie has to be one of the darkest movies that Disney made. I feel like this is more of a grown-up movie more than the children's movie, simply because it has the lust that Frollo has over Esmeralda. There was a lot of violence, the persecution, and all this stuff, and it's pretty bad. But I love the love story between Esmeralda and Phoebus, and how Quasimodo learns to accept how he actually is, and he knows he can be loved despite his looks. And that leaves me for number 6, which is Snow White. Snow White is the original Disney movie, and honestly was one of the best ones, but it's not really well recognized, sadly. I just feel like it was like the tryout type of thing. I mean, the first animated classic. It was amazing. I totally love Snow White because she is pretty strong, to be honest. I mean, even though at the end she does stay with a prince and everything, like any other Disney princess, she ran for her life, knowing that the evil queen was after her and trying to kill her and everything. I mean, I don't think I would have been that brave enough to run into a forest like she did and just lay there. She made friends with little animals and were so cute. I really love the deer. And I love the 7 Dwarfs. I really can't express my love for them. It's really amazing. My favorite one has to be Dopey.
Kind of about a man.
Number 5 for me has to be Brother Bear. Brother Bear is one of that sweet romance movie
monster who did something so
that
bad
Disney made over the years,
great
and it's
spirits
sad
came
that
down.
no one really remembers
There
this
was
movie.
all this
How
wind
Kenai
and lights, and they pulled him up.
changed at the end of the movie when he realized that
Bear that was like,
his mission is to take care of Coda after he killed his mother.
Did something very wrong.
He had this dark
Your mother's not coming.
pain in his heart.
I didn't know, Coda.
Because
I swear I didn't know.
he feels like the bear had killed his own brother, when in reality Sika was the one who sacrificed himself for his brothers and brought down the bear with him. And so K-9 throughout the movie went after Coda's mom to kill her, and then he had to be transformed to a bear to take care of Coda, but he didn't realize that until the end. Number 4 for me was Deliver Me 3. Now, many people really didn't like this because people didn't really care about Ariel's beginning, but I really liked the story of how the fact that Ariel got to rescue her passion. I mean, her passion for music is really amazing. Her voice is phenomenal. I love her, and in the third movie, we see how King Triton banded music because it really reminding him of his wife, which is the Queen. And it's amazing to see Ariel's mom in this movie and see what really happened to her. And I kind of feel like this is where Triton's hatred for humans came in, and that's why the first movie came out how it came out. And Triton had banned the music from the whole kingdom, and then it turns out that Sebastian had a secret club at night, and then Ariel had found it and brought all her sisters with her, and they had all the fun. At the end of the movie, Ariel proves to her father that music is part of her and part of the kingdom, and he brings it back, and it was just a really nice, sweet story. My number 3 had to be Cinderella 3. Cinderella 3 was a nice twist in her story. I really like the original, but I really think this gave me the feel to love Cinderella even more, because in this movie, Cinderella actually saves the prince more than the prince saves her in this one. And I really like the heroine stories in the Disney movies more than the prince saving her, because it makes us feel like the ladies can't really help ourselves or help anyone else. And so when Cinderella saves the prince at the end, it helps Anastasia, helps Anastasia be nice again, and actually care for her and everything, and stands up for her stepmother at the end, and then finally gets to marry her Prince Charming at the end again. It's like very sweet. I really loved it.
I miss you so much.
Number 2, Homeward Bound was my second favorite underrated Disney movie. It's about 2 dogs and a cat been taken to a ranch because the family had to move away and they couldn't take the dogs with them, and the kids got a new stepmother, and she didn't want to take the dogs with them or something like that, and they were really suffering. And so during the movie, Shadow, the oldest dog, feels like Peter, his owner, had abandoned him, and he went after and tried to look for him. They really went all the way to their old house where they used to live, and Chance was just accepting the fact that their owners really abandoned them, but followed Shadow anyway because he was chased by a turkey. But at the end, they all reunited and stayed with the dogs at the end of the movie. And Sassy. I'm sorry.
A masterpiece of family entertainment, says ABC TV.
My number 1 favorite underrated classic has to be Treasure Planet. I mean, I really love Jim Hawkins. I have seen the movie like 2 years ago online, and I really fell in love with the movie itself. The soundtrack is amazing. I love I'm Still Here. I like the story how how Jim Hawkins matured throughout. Like when he was back in his house, he was an irresponsible child who really didn't care about anything because he was suffering about his dad abandoning him. But at the end, he learned from John Silver, and John Silver learns from Jim Hawkins and doesn't steal treasure anymore, and realized the treasure he had was the treasure he had with Jim Hawkins. And so I really love this story. So that will wrap it up. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm planning on doing a Q&A type of video for next time. If anyone has any questions, I would be glad to answer. I want to do Disney impressions, and I want to see what kind of characters you want me to be impressing. Just leave it down in the comments, and I'll try and plan it out. Okay, thank you.